My name is Dimitri Vaisius. I'm the Deputy Incident Commander on the Shetland Creek Wildfire. I just want to highlight the fact that we had very active fire over a week ago now. We had favorable weather conditions earlier on in the week. We were able to be successful, and people got pretty used to seeing less fire activity, especially from Highway 1. So it appeared that there was a big downturn. It appeared that things were going well. That's still the case along the east side, but really want to emphasize that we have a lot of summer ahead of us. This fire is waking back up right now. It's going to get active in the coming days. We're starting to see that activity, and there's still a lot of work to be done on the southwestern corner and up the western side of this fire. Yeah, we currently have 165 firefighters assigned to this incident. We also have 16 helicopters and over 40 pieces of heavy equipment. We also have over 20 personnel working alongside engines to do structure protection in multiple areas surrounding the fire. We're working closely with First Nations partners in multiple areas as well to make sure that is part of the planning process as we move forward with the operation. In the past week, we've been making a lot of good ground on the northern side of this fire. We had successful operations over a week ago now, burning back to some containment lines on the north. So we're feeling like we're really secure on northeast sections of the fire. Working down the highway, crews are still just confirming that there's no hot spots along that perimeter and anything that could impact Highway 1, but we're feeling quite good about those eastern sections. There has been some recent activity in the southeastern sections of the fire above Spence's Bridge, but we were able, with some favorable weather conditions on Monday, Tuesday, to secure a lot of that area. In the past day here, we've really seen an increase in activity in the southwest corner of the fire, so we've really prioritized resources shifting into that Murray Creek drainage.
So earlier in the week, we had some rain activity across this fire. It was spotty in nature, but most of the fire saw some precipitation. That allowed the fire behavior to become somewhat subdued and quiet, and allowed the suppression efforts to really ramp up and get some good work done. What we're starting to see now is an increase in the hot, dry weather. It's coming back. We're going to be temperatures in the mid-30s, humidity's down quite low, and winds are going to pick up a bit. That's going to start to dry those fuels out really quickly and lead to more aggressive fire behavior in the coming days. We're already starting to see that on days like today. The real concern is Friday and Saturday, where we're also going to be seeing some unstable air. And what that does, it does two main things. One, it really allows the fire to breathe and lift and burn more hot. It allows more oxygen to the fires. And that in itself can create aggressive fire behavior. The other concern with that is we're expecting thunderstorms. And whether they come over the fire or not, two concerns with that. Significant winds. We get winds, really strong winds, above and beyond what's typically forecast as a general wind. That creates strong downdrafts, but what it also does is the wind comes from all directions. So it's very, very hard to predict where the fire is going to go. It ultimately leads to even more extreme fire behavior, which is a significant concern, particularly for the safety of our personnel. The other thing is if that lightning does come over, it may create new starts.
So we've decided to put an area restriction around this wildfire. When we do an area restriction, it's really for public safety, responder safety concerns. We have an area around the fire with access points that we deem unsafe for public to go into right now. With that, it does not impact people traveling to or from their primary residence, but what it does do is keep people out of an area that poses a safety hazard to them, and it doesn't interfere with our suppression efforts.